So, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, Fight 11 will see the amateur interim bantamweight title on the line, and it will be contested over 5 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 61.7 kilos and fights out of Infinity Martial Arts. He is the current XFC amateur flyweight champion, holding an amateur record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kieran, the Barbarian Cronin. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 61.6 kilos and trains out of Hammerhead MMA in Dunedin, New Zealand. He is the current New Zealand ISKA bantamweight champ and holds an amateur record of 8 wins and 3 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Latham Stevens. And your referee in charge of this fight is Peter Hickmott.
Here we are for round 1 of this bantamweight title fight. Stevens in the red, Cronin in the blue.
Stevens with lots of feints.
Yeah, Stevens starting up with a beautiful leg kick there. He is the current ISKA amateur bantamweight champion.
Strong wrestling background, but not graded in BJJ.
And as seen before, these boys from Hammerhead Gym, they come prepared. Cronin, the current XFC flyweight champ.
Boys in great shape. Lots of feints, finding their range, filling each other out.
This is going to be a high-paced fight as Stevens gets the takedown.
Stevens showing that wrestling background. Looks strong. Took Cronin down easily. Referee letting the corner know there to move back to their corner.
Yeah, and Natal's been around a while. He knows how to break a couple of rules. Seeing what he can get away with, the cheeky devil.
And old coach hostile, Carl Webber, helping out in the corner.
God love him. Stevens in a very nice position here, looking to isolate that right arm of Cronin.
Yeah, look, Cronin's no slouch on the ground. I mean, this is where he's comfortable. I mean, he should be comfortable here. Obviously, he got mounted quite easy, but also a coach out of Infinity Martial Arts. He is a jiu-jitsu black belt. And, you know, he won't be stressed here, he won't be worried. Maybe a little worried about the punches, but he won't be worried about the jiu-jitsu.
Stevens doing a fantastic job, just controlling the proceedings. Giving him an inch.
And trying to control the posture, maybe look for a stand-up. We've expected him maybe to start working on pushing on the hips, using his legs to fight the legs. As soon as Stevens pops up into that position and starts striking, that's when Cronin should be pushing on the hips, looking for some distance, trying to escape. He's definitely stuck in this mount position.
The fighter inflicting too much damage that way. And we move into round number 2. Referee in charge, the bull, Peter Hickmott. Stevens doing a good job moving in and out, using those angles.
I'd say after his first round success, he'll be looking to get this fight to the ground again.
Good movement from Stevens, just missing there.
Cronin keeping his back off the cage. Nice reversal, very nice reversal.
Very nice
from
job.
Cronin there.
And now let's see what Cronin's got.
Stevens with the foot on the hip, looking to stay busy
butterfly.
straight away. Cronin posturing up, a couple of hard shots there. But Stevens, as opposed to Cronin in the first round, looking to stay busy off his back. We've already seen tonight, if you stay busy off your back, you can pick up a round.
You see a little bit of blood there on Stevens' forehead. I'm not sure if that's coming from Cronin. I'll have to see when I get a better angle at that.
Looks to me like be a little bit of a cut on the forehead of Stevens.
Cronin
Cronin
starting
lands
to
some shoulder punches.
Yeah, I love those shoulder pumps.
I like it when guys bring out the old school foot stomps and shoulder punches. No one expects it these days.
Brian Ebersol was a special at those shoulder pumps. They worked really well for him
Brian
in his
Ebersol
career.
was special at anything unorthodox. Cartwheel kicks.
Very true. Punches to the leg.
Love a good punch to the leg. You set lots up with that.
Even tried to punch a leg in a Muay Thai fight I saw him fighting once and got a warning. Apparently you're not allowed to punch legs in Muay Thai. Stevens EC's guard. He's got his foot in the hips.
Yeah, look, he's locking Cronin down. Cronin just switching the hips there. Happy to stay in guard.
Yeah, and he's looking
Aware
right
of what's
high.
going on. Happy to stay in guard, stay on top, grind away. But again, if you're not staying active on top, you can lose the round. Stevens looking good off his back. He's trying different things.
With 10 seconds to go, round number 2. Neither fighter probably doing enough now to win, so we're going to go into these later rounds looking for that decisive winner.
There could be one round apiece here, who knows?
Also, a big thank you to Rams Home Loans Residence. Rams has a comprehensive range of competitive and flexible home loans, so if you're buying your first home,
Both boys being
refinancing,
relatively
upgrading or
patient.
investing, they're sure to have a Rams home loan that's right for you. With Rams, you can borrow up to 95% of the property value, making it easier to buy the house of your dreams right now. Contact Julie Lawrence at Rams Home Loans Redlands to make your dreams become a reality.
As we move into round number 3, we have the amateur bantamweight title on the line.
Yeah, look, we've seen in the last fight, Cronin can go 5 rounds. We'd be happy to go 5 rounds. I'd like to see one of these guys go for a finish, look a little more active. They seem to get a dominant position and they're happy to stay there for the round.
Look, it is 5 rounds, so they are pacing themselves. They are only 3 minutes though apiece, so they do have to relatively sprint. And here they go, they've definitely upped the momentum now. Both boys scrambled.
Yeah, look, Stevens did a great job of getting the takedown there, but Cronin with the switch.
And then ends up on top.
I was always told the easiest time to hit a sweep or a switch is to hit it before they settle on the ground. As soon as you settle on the ground, that's when it becomes hard. Cronin straight in the mount there, nice and easy. Expecting to take the back.
Yeah, Cronin there looking to probably get a hook in.
There's that first hook there.
It is there.
It's going to float between the mount and the back now.
looking to use those punches to try and get a better position. Cronin trying very strategic right now. Now comes off the fence. And you can see for the first time, I think he has Stevens hurt. Now it's Cronin.
Yeah, look, I don't think that knee landed clean. I think he caught him off balance. The referee taking a close look at it. But in true Kiwi fashion, you can hear his corner yelling at him, take one and turn when he's standing there against the cage.
Look, I think Stevens, he's in a good position right now. He's just going to try and regain that composure he had.
Cronin looked good on the feet there. If he could stand back up, maybe pour on some punishment.
Yeah, Cronin had Stevens hurt. Cronin landing a couple of good shots there.
Cronin looking to land some shots. Stevens' corner telling him to breathe, keeping him calm. Cronin looking for the pass now. Stepping over that leg. Only 30 seconds to go. It'd be nice to see him put some work in. Pour it on.
Ten seconds to go. And end around.
Championship rounds coming up. Cronin looking comfortable.
Both boys no stranger to the championship rounds.
Australia's #1 five-sport apparel company. Proud sponsors of XFC and UFC fighters such as Kieran, Ben Tamuel, the ONE FC superstar Adrian Payne, and many more of Australia's best fighters on the rise. If you need a world-class equipment, clothing, apparel, or custom-made fight gear, visit FightersWorldWideClothing.com.
Here we go, championship rounds, round number 4 for this bantamweight amateur title. Cronin in the blue corner, Stevens in the red, Australia versus New Zealand. Oh, here we go, Damo. Stevens has not come out of his corner.
What is all over? Cronin is the new XFC bantamweight champion.
Yeah, look, Cronin was hurt on his feet when he went to the ground. He's got a big cut. His corner's pointing to his eye. Well, it's not the way you want to lose. It's not the way you want to win.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for another amazing clash here for our amateur interim bantamweight title here on XFC. We also have Dan from Incredo here to present the belt. But as far as the result goes, it was our referee Peter Hickmont calling a stop to the contest at the final bell of the third round for our new XFC amateur interim bantamweight champion. To the blue corner, Kieran the Barbarian Cronin.